Hello students, today we are going to start with lesson number 1, laws of motion. This is in your science 1 part. Okay, in this lesson I will take few concepts today, means maximum definitions, different this motion, then the speed, velocity, scalar, vector, acceleration. So let us start with the lesson. Before we start, I would like to request you to open your textbook so that it will be easy for you to understand the lesson by looking at the pictures or the figures or the diagrams given there. Maximum part of this lesson where it is told to let's try or think about it, this part is excluded. It is not in your portion. So whatever part will be there for you and which is important for you to understand and learn, that will be taken in this syllabus. So let us start with the lesson. First point is about the motion of an object. So what is the motion of an object? You can see here pictures are shown where it is, where the train is shown, then second a person is riding a bicycle, third birds are flying, and fourth one is a comet which is shown. Okay, here all these objects are shown in the motion. Okay, here the motion of the train, we have studied about the different types of motions, um, linear motion, circular motion, random motion. Okay, so you can classify this all these figures in different types of the motion. Now next part is about the first part. We will study about the what is displacement. Okay, so if you say about displacement is minimum distance between the starting and the finishing point. Okay, now what is the difference between the displacement and the distance? Displacement, if you want to explain, then we can explain as suppose you are going to school. So when you leave from your home, okay, and you go to school, so here you are being displaced. Okay, if you go from one point to the another point, so that will be your displacement. And what is the distance? Distance is the actual length of the actual path traveled by an object in the motion while going from one point to the another. Displacement is only the minimum distance. Okay, minimum. So and what is distance? Distance is the maximum or the actual length or the actual path traveled by the object. So after this we'll study about the vectors and scalars. This part is not for your syllabus, but still it is better for you to understand what are vectors and scalar. Before we study about vectors and scalars, if you see page number 2, there you have been shown a car. Okay, the car goes from point P to point Q, and if the car is going from point P to point Q, okay, and again coming back on point P, then the displacement is said to be 0. Okay, means the car came back on its place. But if the car is going from point P to point Q, then the displacement is taken place over there. But if it is coming back on its place, then the displacement is taken as 0. So about the vectors and the scalars, what are vectors and scalar? These are the can be classified into from one another by their distinct definitions. The scalars are quantities that are fully described by magnitude alone. Okay, scalars quantities, these are the quantities. Okay, so when you if you want to tell what are scalars, then it is, you can tell that it is described only by the magnitude or the numerical value alone. Okay, for example, mass. And vectors are the quantity that are fully described by both magnitude and the direction. So direction is there in the displacement. If you see this diagram, you can see clearly what quantities are scalar and what quantities are vectors. So distance, speed, time, mass, temperature, pressure, these are all scalar quantities. And here vector quantities where direction is also be there, the displacement, velocity, acceleration, force, weight, and movement. Okay, so if you take consider about displacement, so displacement have magnitude also as well as direction also. Direction how? displays, the object is displaced from where to where. Okay, then after this, speed and velocity. Speed you have learned previously, but still it is included in your portion, the formula of the speed and formula of the velocity. Speed's formula is as rate of or the distance traveled by, it is distance traveled by an object in particular time. So how to write the formula? S is equal to d upon t, speed. And what about the velocity? Velocity is equal to displacement upon time. Here for displacement also the letter S is taken. Okay, so the velocity is equal to displacement upon time and speed is equal to distance upon time. After that, what is acceleration? The rate of change of velocity is called as acceleration. Now when we say I accelerate my car or my vehicle, so it is not only to change or to increase your speed. Okay, acceleration can also be taken as decreasing the speed or reducing the speed. Okay, so if you see the picture over here, I am accelerating because I am speeding up. Second picture, I am accelerating because I am slowing down. And third, I am accelerating because I am changing direction. Okay, so acceleration does not mean you are only speeding up or you are increasing your speed. It can also be slowing down, okay, or changing the direction. So now what is the formula for the finding acceleration? Acceleration is equal to the rate of change of velocity. Whenever the word rate comes, the formula should consist of the t, rate of change of velocity according to in time. So the upon will be t. So in your textbook, page number 5, it is given acceleration is equal to change in velocity. Here I have given direct formula. V minus u is change in velocity. How to find out change in velocity? V means it is final velocity and U is initial velocity. Initial means the starting velocity. Final means the at the end what velocity is there. Okay. For example, you are throwing the ball up, or you are throwing the ball somewhere, or any object is falling down. So what is the final velocity? What is initial velocity? So the formula, keep in mind, formula will be V minus U upon T, where A is acceleration, V is final velocity, U is initial velocity, and T is time. Okay, so here I have taken few definitions which are very important for you to understand them basically. So try to understand, try to read the lesson so you will understand it better. Okay, thank you.